So our topic today is the storage solution, APstorage, essentially the storage solution for homeowners, mainly for the US market, I guess we'll talk about. But as we talk about that, we'll also talk a little bit about the kind of the central unit that enables the storage as well as acts as a connector for various different elements of a typical AP systems solution. Your power conversion system, ELS-5K. So can you tell us a little bit about how ELS-5K serves the needs of the homeowner?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me first start off by sharing this initial slide here.
Yeah,
Give me 1 second. All right, cool. So the first things first is that the main star of the show for our storage solution is called the ELS-5K.
yeah.
APsystems is most famous and most known for the microinverters, basically doing an AC coupled safe solution for solar. And we kept that mindset when we designed our storage solution as well. So just to break down what ELS-5K, where did we even come up with this name? We start off with the acronym. So
Yeah.
E stands for an energy storage system. L refers to low voltage battery input, and then S stands for split phase or single phase. And 5K is referring to 5 kilowatts of power.
Hmm.
So how does that fit into into the system of how the solar how to get a storage backup solution? So this is sort of a quick diagram of how the pieces come together. And I like to think of the ELS-5K as a battery inverter. So just as how a solar panel is DC, and in order for it to interact with the grid, it needs an inverter to convert from DC to AC. The ELS-5K is the same thing as well, where it's the batteries by nature they are DC voltage, and you
Hmm.
need something for them to turn from DC into AC to even interact with the grid at all. So I like to think of our DS3 micro inverters is to solar panels. Our ELS-5K battery inverter or PCS power conversion system is to DC batteries. The other interesting thing to note as well is while they are similar, the thing that's special about these battery inverters is that they are bidirectional. So not only can they convert DC to AC, so basically taking battery DC and outputting AC power, it can also take in AC power and charge the batteries. And that's different from solar inverters because it makes no sense to take AC and turn it into DC power for a solar panel, but it makes a lot of sense to do that for the battery.
Yeah.
So how that physically comes together is you have the PCS over here. It is connected to the utility, and that's what we call the grid side. And this is where the main service panel
Hmm.
lands. And then you basically tie the ELS-5K into that, and then
Hmm.
you have a separate backup panel that basically contains your backup loads, so the loads that you want to have stay on when you have a grid outage. And that is connected through here as well. And then, as mentioned before, the AC
So,
side, it connects to a backup panel and a grid. And then from the DC side, it connects to the battery. Mhm.
so in this diagram, PCS is the ELS-5K, the power conversion system. Where does the home's main panel sit in this diagram?
Yes. So it's going to be where it says grid.
Yeah,
That's
got it.
basically where you're going to be plugging in utility.
Right.
So the utility plugs in from here.
Yeah.
And then you take one of the breakers in your main panel and you feed it to the to the ELS-5K or the
Right.
PCS.
And where it says backup is the backup panel in case you're building a backup.
Yes. Yep.
Got it. Well, and
Yep.
we'll
That's
probably
exactly
get
right.
into that later. Okay, got it. Sorry. Please continue.
Yep, no, absolutely. And so I think another way of thinking of it as well is all of the black wires seen here. This is AC side. And
Hmm.
then this orange wire is the DC side.
Yep.
And as you notice, most of this entire system is primarily AC coupled in that it takes power from solar through the AC side. There
Yep.
are two ways that you can connect solar. One is through the backup panel, the other is through the main panel. But I'll go over the pros and cons for each solutions later on
Okay.
yeah, in this interview.
And got it.